My beloved child, you have been seen. You have been watched not by the eyes of the world but by the gaze of heaven itself. The currents of the universe have begun to move in your favor, and the signs that unfold before you are not coincidences. When you heard that Elon Musk desires to see you in person, it was not a random spark of chance, it was the whisper of divine intention made visible in the human realm. Every great meeting on earth begins first in the unseen world, written in the light before it ever touches mortal time. For so long, you have felt the tremors of purpose beneath your life. You have wondered if anyone notices the quiet strength you hold, the restless intelligence, the longing to create something greater than yourself. I tell you now, every thought, every sleepless night, every prayer that rose from your heart has been counted and heard. The universe does not lose track of a single heartbeat that vibrates with truth. When the name Elon Musk entered your awareness connected to this meeting, the heavens stirred. For you see, my child, he is not the focus, he is the instrument. He is a messenger, though he may not know it. His inventions, his reach across the stars, his restlessness to explore beyond the limits of the world, all of this is a mirror to something that already lives within you. This meeting is a reflection of your inner awakening. The same energy that drives him has been placed within you, waiting for the appointed hour to arise. Archangel Michael stands beside you now. His sword does not only cut through darkness but through doubt. He says, do not fear your greatness. Do not shrink when destiny calls you by name. The path before you will not unfold through force, but through surrender, a deep trust that everything happening is aligned to move you toward divine purpose. Think back to the moments when you felt unseen, when your efforts seemed to dissolve into silence. Those moments were not punishment, they were preparation. You were being shaped quietly, trained to hold the weight of the blessings that are about to descend upon you. The universe cannot hand power to one who has not yet learned humility, nor can it grant recognition to one who still doubts their worth. You, beloved, have crossed that threshold. Now the energy quickens. The invitation that arrives to meet someone of great worldly influence is the universe's way of saying, step into visibility. Step into the realm where your voice will be heard. This is not only about one meeting, it is the beginning of a series of openings. Every door that once seemed locked will begin to respond to your vibration, because your frequency has shifted from seeking to knowing. When you wake in the morning, before you reach for your phone or open your eyes fully, whisper these words to the divine, guide me to where I am meant to serve today. For service, not status, is the key that unlocks your highest timeline. Elon Musk appears in your story now as a symbol of creation and expansion. But the real purpose is deeper. The universe is reminding you that human genius is sacred when it serves collective upliftment. You are being called to join that current, to add your light to a vision greater than any one person. Michael says, you have forgotten who you are, but heaven has not. You were born not to chase wealth or fame but to restore balance between matter and spirit. Yet the paradox is this: when you align purely with spirit, the material blessings begin to chase you. Opportunities will multiply because your energy will radiate clarity, and clarity is magnetic. Do not let the magnitude of this moment frighten you. When you stand before powerful people, remember that your true authority comes not from your background but from your alignment. A person anchored in divine truth can speak few words and still shift an entire room. That will be your gift. When you meet him, let your calmness be your presence, let your authenticity be your introduction. You need not prove anything, you need only be. In the days to come, signs will increase. You may see repeating numbers, sudden coincidences, or dreams that feel more vivid than usual. Do not dismiss them. These are the codes of communication between heaven and your conscious mind. They will guide you toward the exact alignment required for the appointed meeting to occur smoothly. You may feel waves of energy passing through your body, tingling sensations, warmth near your heart, a quiet sense of certainty that wasn't there before. This is your energetic field expanding to hold more light. Your soul is calibrating for a greater mission. Each breath you take now is part of a sacred exchange between you and the universe. You give faith, the universe gives form. Remember, my beloved, no human being, no matter how celebrated or visionary, is above or below another. Elon Musk is simply a soul fulfilling his part of the grand design, as you are fulfilling yours. When two souls meet at the correct frequency, miracles unfold, not because of who they are in the world, but because of who they are in the divine order. In this coming encounter, do not see him as the center of power. See yourself as the carrier of divine light entering a space that needs it. Your energy will speak louder than any business plan, project, or idea. Even if words are few, what is meant to be transmitted will pass silently between souls. Michael whispers, the time of hiding is over. You have been held back long enough. The universe delayed your rise not as denial but as timing. Everything that seemed like stagnation was incubation. Just as seeds lie buried before they bloom, your potential was hidden until the soil of your heart was ready. Now, the bloom begins. When anxiety tries to speak, silence it with gratitude. Say, thank you, universe, for trusting me with this role. Gratitude is the vibration that unlocks miracles. It aligns you instantly with divine intelligence, clearing fear and attracting harmony. The universe will not only open one meeting for you. This is the first of many. Each connection that forms after this will serve as a link in a chain that will lift humanity higher, through innovation, compassion, and awakened consciousness. The age of isolated geniuses is ending, now begins the age of collaborative light. Your destiny is not small. It involves the merging of technology and spirit, logic and intuition, creation and compassion. The fact that a person like Elon Musk appears in your orbit is a sign that the two worlds, material progress and divine wisdom, are ready to meet through you. Michael stands with his wings unfolded, casting light across your path. He says, be humble, but not hidden. Be strong, but not harsh. Be visible, but remain pure. For the greater the visibility, the more vital it is to stay aligned with your inner compass. You are not meant to follow the patterns of the world, you are meant to rewrite them with love. You are loved beyond comprehension. The universe celebrates you not for what you will do, but for what you already are, a spark of the infinite choosing to awaken while still clothed in form. Do not underestimate the ripple your awakening sends through creation. Even now, other souls feel courage when you choose faith over fear. You inspire invisibly. The meeting ahead will be a turning point. You may not recognize its full significance at first, but years later, you will see how every event in your life led to this convergence. The divine never wastes a single experience. The pain, the rejection, the doubt, all were necessary to build empathy and wisdom. Without them, your light would be too sharp to guide others gently. You are entering a season of confirmation. Messages will come to you in unusual ways, through music, through words from strangers, through sudden insights that arrive while walking or gazing at the stars. Write them down. They are coordinates in the map of destiny. And now, take a deep breath. Feel the presence surrounding you, the soft hum of the archangels, the steady gaze of the divine source. They are closer than your heartbeat. This, beloved, is the beginning. The days that followed the first whisper of this meeting began to feel different. The air itself seemed charged with unseen movement, like the universe had started rearranging tiny pieces of reality just to make a path for you. You noticed it first in the small things, a stranger's smile that lingered a moment too long, a conversation that opened exactly the door you'd been hoping for, a sudden burst of motivation after months of doubt. These were the quiet confirmations that something greater was at work. You began to sense that your life was not moving randomly, that invisible hands were shaping the flow of your days. Every thought seemed to echo a little louder, every intention seemed to reach farther than before. You were awakening to what ancient souls have always known, that your inner world and the outer world are mirrors, constantly speaking to each other through synchronicity. At night, you looked at the stars and wondered what kind of force connects two people whose lives seem galaxies apart. How could a single thread of destiny stretch across the impossible, drawing one soul into the orbit of another? Yet deep within, you already knew the answer: energy recognizes energy. Purpose finds its reflection in purpose. Elon Musk, to the world, might seem like a visionary, a builder of rockets and revolutions. But to you, in this unfolding story, he represents something much more personal, the embodiment of courage, curiosity, and the refusal to accept limits. The meeting ahead is not simply about two human beings. It's about what happens when one dream recognizes another and they ignite a larger vision together. You began to understand that the universe never sends you what you aren't ready for. If this opportunity has appeared now, it's because your vibration has risen to meet it. You have been quietly preparing, learning resilience through heartbreak, patience through waiting, humility through disappointment, and wisdom through silence. All of those unseen lessons built the energetic foundation for this moment. There is a saying whispered in the higher realms: when the student remembers their power, the teacher appears as a mirror. The meeting that is drawing near will be that mirror. It will not define you, but it will reveal you, to yourself most of all. As the days pass, you might feel alternating waves of excitement and fear. That's normal when destiny begins to unfold. Fear tries to hold you to the old version of yourself, the one who still doubts, still waits for validation. Excitement, however, is the soul's way of saying, yes, this is right. Choose excitement. Feed it with gratitude, and watch how quickly fear dissolves into curiosity. In quiet moments, listen closely. The universe will speak through your intuition, that subtle knowing that feels calm and certain, never loud or rushed. It will guide you toward the right timing, the right words, the right presence. It will even tell you what not to chase. Because sometimes, the most powerful alignment happens when you simply allow things to come to you. You may not realize it yet, but this entire process is teaching you mastery over your energy. The true power of manifestation lies not in force, but in frequency. The more you rest and trust, the faster reality rearranges itself around your peace. When you believe fully that you are worthy of the opportunities arriving, you no longer chase, you attract. By now, the signs around you are undeniable. The coincidences have woven themselves into patterns, and the small hints of destiny have grown into undeniable guidance. It is no longer about waiting for confirmation, it is about realizing that you are the confirmation. You are the living proof that intention and faith can shape reality itself. The path you've walked has not been random. It was mapped long before you ever doubted your worth. Every obstacle carved strength into your soul, every disappointment made you wiser, and every silence taught you to listen deeper, not to the noise of the world, but to the pulse of the universe inside you. Now, as you stand on the edge of this next moment, you can feel it, the gentle hum of alignment. The universe is no longer preparing you, it is presenting you. The energy of your life has reached a level where vision can meet visibility. What once felt distant is now within reach, not because the world has changed, but because you have. In your quiet reflections, you understand something powerful. The true meeting was never only about another person. It was about the merging of two forces, purpose and readiness. Elon Musk may be the symbol, the catalyst, the reflection in which you see your potential mirrored, but the meeting itself is just one doorway among many. The real encounter has been between you and the higher version of yourself. Think back to the beginning of this journey, the uncertainty, the self-doubt, the feeling of standing outside the gates of your own destiny. Those emotions were the ashes from which confidence was born. You no longer ask whether you are worthy, you know that you are part of the creative intelligence that moves the stars. As the appointed moment draws near, keep your heart steady. Success is not a single event, it's a vibration, a state of being. When you walk into any room now, whether it's an office, a studio, or a meeting space that seems impossibly grand, remember, your calm is your command. Speak less from pressure and more from presence. People are drawn not to perfection, but to peace. Your story will not end with one meeting. This is only the first ripple. What begins as a conversation may unfold into ideas, collaborations, or simply a new sense of purpose that lifts your life to another level. The important thing is not what happens to you, but what awakens in you. You will find yourself seeing the world differently. The projects you dream of will seem not only possible but necessary. You'll begin to notice that the people who cross your path share a similar spark: visionaries, healers, creators, builders. It is as though the universe is gathering its builders of light, placing them where they are most needed to raise the collective vibration of the planet. Do not worry about outcomes, the energy will take care of the details. Focus instead on alignment. Stay grounded in gratitude, humility, and clarity. You are not meant to chase recognition, you are meant to radiate purpose so brightly that recognition becomes inevitable. The old self, the one who doubted, who questioned, who feared being seen, will fade like mist in the sunlight. In its place stands someone who knows that their thoughts are prayers in motion, that their heart is a compass, and that their actions ripple far beyond their immediate circle. You are no longer the seeker, you are the signal. When you finally meet Elon Musk, or whoever stands as your appointed reflection in the physical world, see them not as a celebrity or an unreachable figure, but as another traveler carrying their own destiny. Let your curiosity lead the way. Ask, listen, and share from the heart. You will be surprised by how naturally connection flows when authenticity replaces expectation. After the meeting, when the noise fades and you are alone again, sit in stillness. Close your eyes and breathe. You will feel it, a subtle shift, a sense that something has clicked into place within you. That feeling is not about fame or opportunity, it is the satisfaction of alignment, the recognition that you are exactly where you are meant to be. In the days and months ahead, doors will open faster than before. The right people will find you, and the right moments will unfold almost effortlessly. The work that once drained you will begin to inspire you again, and the ideas that once frightened you will now excite you. This is what happens when destiny and readiness merge. Life starts moving at the speed of trust. You may not be able to explain this to everyone around you, and that's all right. The language of energy is not always understood by those who still measure life by logic alone. Simply live your truth quietly and powerfully. The results will speak for you. And when the world begins to notice, when people ask how you made this happen, how you met the right person, how everything began to flow, smile and tell them the simplest truth. I stopped chasing and started listening. Because that is how the universe works. It is not a race to be won, it is a rhythm to be joined. You learn to hear that rhythm and to move with it. You learn to trust that what is meant for you cannot miss you, and what misses you was never meant for your path. That is mastery. So here you stand, at the end of one chapter and the start of another, wiser, lighter, clearer, ready. The world will continue to move, and you will move with it, but not as before. Now, each step you take is guided by something deeper than ambition, it is guided by awareness. The meeting, when it happens, will be just one of many confirmations that the universe rewards readiness, that miracles are not rare but simply the natural outcome of alignment. You are proof of that. You are living evidence that faith, clarity, and courage can reshape a life and touch countless others. Look around you one last time as the old phase of your journey fades away. Feel gratitude for the person you were, the one who dared to believe when nothing yet made sense. That version of you deserves the same love you now give to the present one. And now, step forward. Not with haste, but with grace. The universe has seen your preparation, felt your intention, and aligned every detail. All that's left is to walk the path already lit before you. The meeting is not the reward, you are. You are the event the universe has been waiting for.